First of all, shout out to everybody out there on X.
Can you dig it, sucker?
For those who do not know, we are multi-streaming. We're on Twitch, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, YouTube, Facebook, you name it, we're there. Okay, we're there. Kick, you name it, we're there. Right? But guys, Elon is the talk of the town right now, man. Not only because the latest of election, wow. Not only because the latest election and the results of it and Donald Trump saying, Elon, I need you on the team. But Elon is taking his technical expertise to the next level, right? In a bold move, Elon Musk has asked a lot of X users to upload their medical data, like MRIs and CT scans, for analysis by the AI chatbot Grok. Now, this marks an ambitious leap towards integrating AI into healthcare, but at the same time, this is going to spark a lot of controversy and debate over privacy concerns and whether people should be leaning on AI for any medical advice. I think this is a big thing. It's going to be something you're going to see rampant. This is something I'm going to call, even before I get into this article, I'm going to call this right now. Everybody, 11/24/2024, mark the date. Nick Moses said this first. There is somebody who is going to face life-threatening injuries or either unalive themselves by some medical advice they're going to get from AI, and they're going to act on it, or they're going to implement on it, or AI is going to tell them to do something for a medical reason, and they will fall victim to it. Mark my words. It will then change laws and other things will happen around AI. Mark my words. Okay? So, Elon aims to revolutionize medical imaging with Grok, which is a chatbot designed to analyze X-rays, MRIs, and other scans. Now, this is by leveraging AI, he hopes to create a system capable of identifying conditions faster than traditional methods. So imagine you have an X-ray or something that you've been holding that you got from the doctor, and the doctor explains it to you like, hey, this is a tumor, or this is a broken bone, this is a chipped bone, this is a hemorrhage, this is a whatever it may be. They can show it to you on an X-ray, a CT, MRI, whatever it may be, but you really have no idea what you're looking at, being an individual, right? It's almost like telling someone to look at computer hardware that has no idea. They have no idea what they're looking at. So imagine you could be able to upload this to Grok and see if Grok gives you the same diagnosis that your doctor does, or to compare it. Now, I do believe you should always go with your physician, all right? But that's a very interesting thing, especially for people nowadays who are, money's an issue in homes, believe it or not. Okay, so people don't want to have to pay for emergency room visits or other types of medicine that they don't have to. So if they can do at-home treatments, that's what they're leaning on. So AI is going to be used for that. People are just going to have to get used to that. It is, because people are going to try to heal themselves at home. All right, so let's talk about the public participation side of it, because Elon has asked users to upload their medical data to aid Grok to help learn and improve its accuracy. Now, you need public participation, which means if you're going to do that, you're probably going to have some privacy concerns. Privacy concerns, y'all. What happens if X gets hacked and all that medical data that X now holds, or Grok, your AI chatbot now holds, gets into the wrong hands? And yes, the same could be true for whatever medical data holds my current records. Yes, it can happen to any healthcare facility, right? So X is not alone. But X, being as prominent as it is, I can see being a much larger target for attempts. What happens to users' data at that point? Does X face any HIPAA law violations? because technically that data is covered under HIPAA laws. By users uploading that data, I'm sure Grok is probably going to have some fine print right there to say, hey, by doing this, you're agreeing to this. Because other than that, you're violating HIPAA laws. And I don't think they'll do that. I think they're smarter than that. So you're probably agreeing to a lot of things. You upload it. But if someone hacks and get access to that, is that a violation of every individual's user's HIPAA law? And if so, who is victim for that? Would it be the user, or does X pay for that? Because the user actually took the responsibility to put their records out there. It's not up to that healthcare facility to hold your records now. It's up to X. That's a good question. You now gave your records to someone who then got your records available to everyone else. The healthcare facility is not liable at all. That's a good question. All right. Now, the accuracy of Grok remains inconsistent. All right, let's start there. We've had some troubling errors seen already that can endanger patient safety, and let's talk about some of those. For example, one mistake, it actually mistaken tuberculosis for a spinal stenosis. I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty work. Mistaking tuberculosis for a spinal stenosis? Holy hell. Okay, let's see what else. Or misinterpreting a benign cyst. Okay. It revealed that it didn't say what it revealed as, but it was a benign cyst. It revealed it as something totally different, it says. So these are things that you don't expect it to mess up on, that it will mess up on. Now, being that the sensitive data is in X hands, what the hell do we do, bro? It leaves our data almost vulnerable. Like, I want to say, so this is to Elon. Elon, all my X people, shout out to everybody on X, dap y'all up. Elon, I'm going to ask you, what the hell happens right now? How can I feel comfortable by uploading any medical records to you? Is there any financial benefit to me? Because I think if I'm uploading any of my medical records, it should not be without some sort of financial benefit to me. That is not something anybody should just be doing. Right? Ooh, let me upload my medical records. No. Okay? You need to be providing some financial benefit. So then you can say, hey, it's your fault. You signed the agreement and everything like that. I understand that. But Elon, you got to do something, because I'm sorry, hacking attempts. This is the year of the hack, the year of the leak. Okay? We've seen more hacks and leaks this year than we've seen in any year previous. And it's going to continue. I don't think X is going to be, any short on that list than any other company. So, how do you guys feel? Do you guys feel that you're okay with uploading your medical data for an AI bot to learn more and be able to help you with medical, diagnosis, or providing answers to some questions you may have? I'm going to wrap it up with this and move on to the next subject. I will say, I'm twofold. On one side, I love the idea. I love the idea of someone not being able to afford medical care. Someone who does not have the ability to even reach a medical facility, to be able to get answers to possible diagnoses that could save their life. That to me is amazing. Then you say, how do you get the MRI? How do you get the CT scans? Those, I'm sure there'll probably be areas to open up for that. If this becomes big, maybe there'll be areas to just do MRI, CTs. Who knows? They might be underground. There might be an at-home MRI, at-home CT scan. Who knows? Right? But at least at that point, it allows people to be able to say, hey, maybe this is what's going on with me. And when a doctor suggests something, you can say, hey, doc, this thing suggested this. What do you think about it? And you can get your doctor's opinion. There are doctors out there who are wrong at times, right? There are misdiagnoses many of times that something AI could catch. So instead of going through a misdiagnosis, AI could be there. That is the beautiful side of it. The bad side is, I think of your records being out there, people knowing your blood type, people being able to prank call you and saying, hey, we're from the doctor's office and this is the blood we got. You know what I mean? And this is more data that gives more personal information to you for people to use against you. Data's king. If you guys don't know, your data is king. So protect your data. very valuable.